Hey everyone, thanks for clicking play on my niche marketing systems presentation. I'm going to keep this short and sweet and to the point because I know you're busy. At the end of the set, there's going to be more info on what we do and our eSystem download to buy. Don't click away because I said that. This is a totally affordable $25 ebook download. And if you're wondering why it's so cheap, it's not because there's nothing good in there. It's 48 plus pages of ideas, charts, calendars, everything you need to keep a niche system on track. And I explain the price at the end. Let's dig in. I'm going to let you know about one of the systems that top teams and top individual realtors use to dominate market share. So I'm going to tell you about why niches are important, the layers of a niche, and how to be a specialist, not a generalist in real estate, and how to have a hook. And I give you some killer examples as well. Why do you need to market to a niche? Because the advertising you're currently doing is general, it's widespread, and there's no opportunities to create relationships with prospects. When you send out an e-newsletter, for example, maybe they click on it, maybe they don't, but do they remember you? Do they think of you as their realtor when the time comes to sell, buy, or refer? Chances are they don't, and that's because your relationship is way too surface. But when you dig down and niche your marketing, things change. You connect with people, and when they need the services of a realtor, you will come to mind because they like you, they know you, and you have given them what they need to trust you. Think of niche marketing like a layer cake. There's a niche layer, a sub-niche layer, and a specialist designation or hook layer. Your overall niche is that you're a licensed realtor, along with all the other realtors in your marketplace. That's a really broad niche, and getting name recognition is going to be a big, expensive struggle. Unless you're willing to dump large dollars into general advertising like bus stops, billboards, and radio ads, your marketing will leave you with very little return on your investment. When you do low-cost general marketing like door knocking or flyers or just listed cards, you're leading with, "I'm a realtor," and you really hope the conversation continues. But unfortunately, you're spending money and you have no way to track those returns. That's why you need to sub-niche your marketing. By digging deeper and creating a targeted, defined group you speak to directly and with a specific message. You need to stop rolling the dice with your marketing, and the money you spend starts to get trackable results. So here's a sub-niche example that works for urban or suburban realtors, but I'm going to make it a bit more urban specific in this example, and that's because that can be a more anonymous market to work in and harder to gain name recognition. So I want you to leave this presentation with something solid. So let's look at a downtown condo complex that has 2 towers, a shared recreation area, and a small dog park nearby. That sounds like a lot of neighborhoods. If you are currently doing a regular postcard drop in these buildings, or you plan to as part of your new niche, you have to know that there's likely a dozen other realtors doing the exact same thing. Just listed, just sold, property evals. You need to change things up. So what's on your flyer? Not just sold, not property evals. You include a link to an Instagram account you've created for that community. What's on your Instagram feed? Well, the easy answer is building pics, shared space photos, sunsets from the 12th floor. But there's a better answer. Hit that nearby dog park and post some pictures of people's pets. See, what you're doing is creating a relationship based on a shared experience of belonging to that community. And as they become more familiar with you, your posts and your content, you'll ask them to share more of their contact info for your database, and so you can prospect to them more directly. So how do you get them to contact you? How about, "Hi 33 King Street residents, have you considered real estate investing opportunities in your neighborhood? Condo rentals are a great way to invest. Direct message me for more info or to sit down over coffee and discuss." That is irresistible to most homeowners. Everyone wants to be that landlord, wants to have an easy road to making some mailbox money every month, and you are going to provide them, in this example, with that opportunity. So the idea behind building a niche marketing system is that you create relationships with your prospects early on in the process. And with the right follow-up and consistency, you're able to accurately determine where your business comes from year after year. If you've ever had a great selling year and you can't really determine where all your deals came from, your business needs some stability. So next, of course, is the hook, because if this doesn't turn into deals or referrals at some point, what's the point in doing it? And in this particular example, the hook is that 50% of people who work with a realtor found them on the internet. You just want to be found really, really early in this process. So you're going to become a trusted resource and you're going to become their specialist. They won't go looking for a realtor. They already have one they know and they know they can trust. Even when you compete for a listing in these buildings in the future, you have an existing relationship with them. That's why they phoned you to pitch. Marketing to a niche can be an easy to follow and relatively inexpensive process. All you have to do is build it, and then you will dominate the selling environment that you yourself have created. So when I sold real estate full time, I spent way too much money on marketing that did absolutely nothing for my business. And all of the marketing seemed to look like everybody else's at the same time, which is why the eSystem download is only $25. I actually know how hard it is to work in real estate, and I know how much it costs every year. So my goal now is to help as many realtors as I can dominate the marketplace that they're in. So if you want to niche market, but you feel like you don't have the time or the skill set, send me a quick email at sales@markettoaniche.com and I'll send you a statement of work and some pricing. You can always download the ebook for $25 and do it all yourself, because I encourage you to do that. Take control of your business. But if you aren't ready to commit to the eSystem and you don't want to engage us, just follow us on Facebook. We're on Facebook, Instagram. We do free downloads all the time that you can scoop up and post to your social media, or just send me an email and I'll keep you in the loop. Thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate your time. And honestly, this is a great business if you do it the right way. So don't compete, dominate.